Boxing is one of the greatest sports of all time, and it has many different types of stances and unique boxers. We will cover everything you need to know about the Peekaboo boxing stance. The Peekaboo boxing stance was commonly used by the former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson, and he was one of the very few people who perfected this boxing stance. It was developed by Mike Tyson's coach. He used it to fight against taller opponents in his weight divisions. To perform the Peekaboo boxing stance, you should keep a high guard close to your face with your elbows tucked in to protect your body. You need to have a squared footwork stance, especially when you are close to your opponent. The Peekaboo boxing stance works the best when you are in close range. You should also try to make yourself slightly shorter so it works well. It was primarily used to fight against taller opponents. In order for it to work well in a fight, you need to get better head movement and increase your punching power. To improve head movement, the best thing you can do is use a slip bag while being in the Peekaboo boxing stance. Mike Tyson often did that to improve his head movement. You can also use a slip line to improve head movement. You can practice things like rolling or slipping using it. The reason why head movement is so important for this boxing stance is because when you try to close in towards your opponent will try to punch you or slow you down. If you can evade those punches by slipping, you can close in and gain the advantage. To improve punching power, the best way is to perfect your punching form and technique. To land a perfect punch, you need to get in a proper boxing stance and pivot your legs and rotate your hips while throwing a punch. Make sure that you are extending your arms completely and punching as fast as you can. If you do that right, you can see an instant improvement in your punching power. Trying it out on a heavy bag is really effective because you can see how strong your punching power gets each time you hit the heavy bag with power. Another thing which you need to master in order to perfect the Peekaboo boxing stance is the uppercut. Mike Tyson won a lot of his fights by an uppercut because uppercuts work very well with the Peekaboo boxing stance. The reason is that since you lower your body and keep your elbows tucked in, it makes it easy for you to throw uppercuts and not get hit. It is also easier to throw an uppercut and get back to high guard. This was a quick 2-minute breakdown of the Peekaboo boxing stance. I will be making a detailed guide on all stances soon.